Hey everybody, Captain Fumbles and Fumbles Roulette here, and back again, motherfucker. I love the dance. Every episode we started so far, you're dancing to try and get the move off. All right, we got the point.
You notice it's difficult. All right, you talking mad shit, and you thought you could do a specific one. It's a lot harder than what it looks.
Is that
like.
what we're gonna do every episode? You're just gonna take the controller, extend it out, and just move it all over the place, and whatever happens.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the bomb throwing giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never made it this far.
You've never made it past Taurus Demon.
No,
So.
no, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited that we ended last episode on Transformers, dude. Because I hate, topic's been talked about. Let's move on to a different one. What's different than Transformers?
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Oh, dude. I'm so excited for the movie. Because I have absolutely no plans that I know of yet for Valentine's Day.
You're taking my ass to it.
Dude, I'm taking your ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if, forget her, whatever.
Forget anybody else.
Yeah, we're going. I make a vow right now. That's what's gonna happen. Me and you, we're gonna go see Deadpool on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, I'll make sure I have work off. And if I don't have work off, I'll make sure I have time to make it to the movie, even if it exhausts me.
I hope you don't mind getting embarrassed.
What is with the butts in this game?
You can't just have a game with not good-looking butts. Like
those are the sad part is they're attractively butts. Like they're very well detailed. Like I'd hit it.
You'd hit it.
But yes, I would prefer. I'll let you say it because everyone else, I kind of cut you off. So
it's fine. I hope you don't mind if I wear my fucking amazing ass Deadpool morph suit. Dude,
I'm gonna go out and buy one myself. No, I can't. I'm too fat to pull off morph suits.
Well, there's a funny story behind it. So, my sister's birthday is always close. It's the 30th of October. So it's always like close to it's close to Halloween because it's always the 31st. I don't know why I'm saying
for
it's
the
close.
people in America. I don't know if they celebrate it anywhere else.
Yeah. So basically, we have a birthday party, and we usually do a costume party, and we've gotten to the thing of doing themes and stuff like that. And this year was superheroes or supervillains, anybody really. So I got really excited because I am the #1 Deadpool fan right now. I don't care if there's anybody else. I'm going to say right now, I am. Alright? I'm going to take ownership. But, so we did that, and my mom's like, alright, what do you got to do? I was like, alright, we'll order a morph suit off of Amazon. So we get it, and I'm kind of tall, but I'm very slim. So I'm like, alright, a medium should be good or something like that. So we get it in, and it comes up to about my shoulder, about like chest high, and then I have to put the head on. And it was apparently the funniest thing to see me just like try and get that on, because it was a medium like Chinese Asian man. Like it was just funny. So then we sent it back and we got like an extra large, and that one fits.
That's good. The first time I experienced the morph suit was my cousin's son, so my second cousin or whatever. It was his birthday, and he was like all little kids. They've got their favorite superhero. His was SpiderMan. So guess who got to be SpiderMan? That was back when I was a lot slimmer and more athletic. Because I was in high school and I thought I was cool, so I pretended I was. Well, I didn't pretend. I was into parkour. I wasn't good at parkour. And so I told my aunt that I like parkour and stuff like that, and she looked it up and she's like, "Oh, can you do some of that stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you kidding me? I'm parkour king." And so she was like, "If you can dress up as Spider-Man and come out to his birthday, I'll pay you. I don't even care." And I'm like, "Money from my rich aunt? Sure." So dressed up in the Spider-Man costume, and like I'd run around and jump and stuff like that, and I successfully did a cartwheel and a front flip kind of thing, or a front handspring. And I was wasn't allowed to talk, so I was like, "Oh, I'm Spider-Man." And my brother had a Hulk costume, so he dressed up as Hulk and came out of nowhere, like from behind the house, and he tackled me, and I recovered and stuff like that. And we had a little fight for him, and I eventually webbed up Logan, my brother. Like, it was hilarious because I had in my glove, I had this big ball of, well, it was kind of wrapped around my hand or whatever. I had a big ball of webbing, like cloth that you would get for Halloween or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, as we're fighting, I'm trying to struggle to get that out without tearing it up. And by the end of it, I take it out and I kind of throw it over my brother as a net, and then he collapses down. And he's like, "I can't get out." And then, and then we had his dad and his grandpa come out and grab him and take the Hulk away. And then I walked up and well, we had him help me out in the fight, so that way he was like, "Oh, I'm part of SpiderMan's group." Yeah. And I walked up to him and he gave me a high five and everything like that. It was really cool. And like that was my first time with the morph suit. But then like I tried it on like a year later, and I was like, "Oh, this does not look as good on a fatter guy." It's just not really a fit.
No. On the note of hardcore, the one thing that I remember about it is we'd always do bonfires because, again, we're out in the country and stuff like that. That's the thing to do. So our friend Ryan, who lives on a pig farm and stuff, he invited me, you, I don't know if it was Garrett or Lipe, and then him. And we're all there. We're having a good time on with the fire and stuff. And it was getting later and stuff. So we put it out. Then we found these fucking hay bales.
They were like down the road from his house. Oh, no, the first ones were on his property and we were goofing off. The first ones
were like pretty close to the fire. And then you just see us trying to do like shitty parkour stuff. It was the most funniest thing looking back on it. Like, I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. But then later that night, he had like a pond or something, so we were going to head to the pond. And all of a sudden we just see like these rows of hay, and it was just glorious. Like it got later at night, and we had the idea of like playing tag. Like there'd be people on top of the hay bales.
I think we called it was tag, but we like called it like piranhas and like seagulls or something like that. And the people there was like one person that was supposed to be down below, and because they had like the rows of hay bales and there was like crosses and stuff like that. People out in the country, you know how we stack hay bales. Yeehaw. And there was like a gap between each row of the hay bales. And then there were little gaps between there for like, I don't know why. But there would be people on top of the hay bales, and you would jump from the big gap that's almost like a length of a human being across. And you would jump that big gap, and then that person would run down the aisles and try and tag your feet either while you're on the hay bale or while you're in air. That turned out to be messy because it was Lipe. I'm almost positive it was Lipe, and it was probably me who did it to him. He was running, and I ran underneath of him and smacked his foot out from underneath of him to tag him, and he came down on like his leg and then just collapsed, and then he flipped over and smacked into the hay bale across from him, and then hit the ground, and we were like, "Yeah, no, you're it." And dude, it was hilarious because we played tag with people jumping across hay bales, and if you got tagged, you went down there with the other guy until everybody was tagged, and then that was the game.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great moment. We always had fun at bonfires. Like, at Paul's, I'm gonna do it the hide and seek moment. So we're all playing hide and seek. So it's me, you, we'll say Alyssa. I don't know.
Her name's been in there enough.
We've said ex-girlfriend. We've said girlfriend. We'll just say her fucking name.
She was there.
She was there. Ryan was there, and then you and Paul, obviously, because it's Paul's house.
Yeah.
So we're all there, having a bonfire, having a great time, and we decided to play hide and seek. By the way, I'm a fucking pro at hide and seek. Never try and find me. But as far as I know, I'm out on a tree, like, just laying under it. And I know they're on, like, there's just a hay bale I can see. I know they went over there. I see Ryan walk over there, look at it, walk away, and I hear laughing. And he walks back, he's like, "Oh, shit, you guys are right there."
The best part about that part is, okay, so my friend Paul, his mom has goats. And so she's got, like, this hay bale rack thing. And it's like a wood platform, and then they got hay bale stacked on it, because anybody who's got hay, you can't leave it on the ground. You have to let air flow through, because if it gets, you got to kind of want to dry it out a little bit, because if it gets moisture, it's going to get moldy. That's really bad for the animals. You'll kill them. Don't get it moldy hay. So she's got this drying rack thing. I climb underneath of it, because I didn't care. And Paul and Alyssa climb on top of it. So they're both up there. I'm below. I had to pee really, really bad. I didn't want to get caught. So what do? Turn sideways, aim, and pee as hard as I can so the puddle's as far away from me as possible. And I pee really, really hard. And then, so I'm peeing. I hear Ryan walk up. I clench mid-pee.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sitting there holding my pee while he walks up, looks at the hay bale, starts walking away. I start peeing again. Alyssa laughs because she hears me peeing. Then he turns around and I clench again. And then what happened, how they got caught and I didn't, is her leg fell off from laughing. She was laughing so hard, and she was trying to keep it quiet, so her leg fell off, and Ryan saw her leg, and she's like, I see you! And he's like, oh, darn it. Now she got down, he's like, I see you too, Paul! And so he got down, and then they started walking away, and I start peeing again. And he's like, and he just stops, and he's like, oh, must be a goat or something. And then they walk away, and I'm like, I gotta pee!
Oh god, that was just... We had too many fun times out at Paul's during bonfires and stuff. Those were the best times. At least during high school. Every other time I could care less about high school.
Yeah. Sorry, kids that love high school. You're not going to get the same appreciation from us. That place sucked.
I have to go back occasionally for my sister, and it's just a nightmare. That's the thing of nightmares, is going back.
By the way, I don't know if it's picking up on the audio. If you're hearing that whole plugging in a USB plug-in thing, that's because I'm plugging in a USB. Because my timer is dying, and I need to charge it. And that requires me to plug in, I love the thing. You guys probably know what, oh my god. Shut up, computer. Worst episode ever, sorry. What do they call those? That thing? What's that? Name it.
The Roxio?
No, the power strip. There we go. I named it for you. Huh.
I thought you were pointing at the Roxio at first.
No, but it's a power strip for USB plugs. It's got 9 plugins, and I asked my mom for my birthday to get me one of these because I was going to do the recording stuff like that. And generally I had the thing plugged in beforehand so that way I can get all the things that I need plugged into my computer plugged in. But this time I didn't plug it in, so sorry.
A little bit unorganized, but
I know, God.
It's not my fault at all.
Professional channel right here. High quality shit.
Yeah.
No joke. But, okay, so are these things griffins or gargoyles?
I just say they're gargoyles. That's what they're called in the fight.
Yeah, they had a gargoyle shield or whatever you picked up. So that's what oh, don't you hate that? You get the burp, but it stops in your chest. And you got the it feels like a bubble in your chest, and you're like, ugh, and you're trying to that. I burp. You're trying to push out the burp, and it's just not going. So you got this pressure in your chest, and you're just like, burp already.
No.
You never had that?
I mean, I've had it to where it feels like I have to burp, and it takes forever, so I have to sit there and God damn it, I'm gonna fucking burp. But that's usually when I eat a lot.
Oh, I just right now I had to burp, and it stopped. It felt like the pressure in the chest, and I hate those burps. It's like the douchebag sneeze that you gotta sneeze, you feel the tickle in your nose, and then you never ever sneeze.
I don't have that. I have sneezing attacks. I have counted it sometimes. I will sneeze up. What the fuck? I thought no.
You were.
It's the other way. It's the other.
Yeah.
Way. Never mind. No wait. What the fuck?
You sure it's not at the top? Are you trying to get over there to
I'm
the?
not trying to get there.
You're trying to get to the throwaway guys.
No, there's
the spear guys that always knock you off your ass.
There's another way, or is there a fucking platform down here? No. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
No. I'm not.
Even
trying
I
to go
know
there.
more about this game.
No.
No, you don't.
Oh, I know what I fucked up on. Never mind.
You push it to the right, not the left.
Stupid. I lost my complete
sneezing attack
now. Oh, sneezing attack. Yeah, I will sneeze up to maybe 8 times at the minimum, and I've probably done 15 or something like that. It sucks. it gets to a point like you just sneeze, and you're just like, fucking stop.
I have never ever had a sneezing attack, but like Paul is a freak. Because I don't know what it is about that guy, and I'm sorry if anybody else has this and I just called you a freak, but you're a freak. No, but I don't. Every time he eats breakfast, he sneezes. He sneezes like 3 to 4 times every single time he's ever had breakfast. I invite him over to my house, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna." And we wake up in the morning. He's like, "Oh, let's go have some breakfast." I'm like, "All right," and he sneezes at like almost immediately at like it doesn't happen during his meal. Like once he's finished, sits there for like a minute, and then starts to sneeze every time. I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're just biologically a weirdo.
You're just a weirdo.
Yeah, but like, I've never had a sneezing fit, and I've never randomly sneezed for absolutely no reason. But I have had the whole stopped sneezing before you got the sneeze out, and then you're just like, do it, come on, do it, give me the pleasure.
Just pull the trigger.
Do it. Step on my cubes. I mean, if it's your fetish, it's your fetish. You know, go nuts. I could never, ever do that. Like, ugh. Just the whole. I don't even like to be like handcuffed. So like that, that's too much. Like that. Ugh, that is too. Oh, now it's a gangbang. You almost got spit roasted, bruh.
Get the fuck out of you.
You almost got spit roasted. He's like, I can't deal with you right now. Spit roasted.
Oh God. I think we're pretty good there right now.
You want to end it here?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good spot.
Is it a good spot? All right.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do a little dance.
A little dance.
I just had to move there.
All right. That'll end it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope to see you again on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Catch you on the flip side.
Hummus.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Never mind, that's probably why.
If you could buy a dinosaur, which dinosaur would you buy?
Dimetrodon?
A Dimetrodon?
You know what that is?
No.
It's those little lizard things on all fours that has the big huge fin.
Ah.
Yeah. I love that.